Welcome to PCPL Talks Books. I'm Lisa, and I'm here to talk about The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue, The Lady's Guide to Petticoats and Piracy, and The Nobleman's Guide to Scandal and Shipwrecks by Mackenzi Lee. In The Gentleman's Guide, young Henry Montague is 18. The handsome, profligate, bisexual son of a wealthy English lord, he's just been expelled from his fancy boarding school. His overbearing father is determined that his son fit in the mold of a proper gentleman and eventually run their English estate. But Monty has been nursing a secret crush on his best friend Percy for 2 years, and the pressure from his father and the knowledge that he and Percy will soon be separated forever pushes him into making a rash decision that throws Monty, his sister Felicity, and Percy into grave danger. In The Lady's Guide to Petticoats and Piracy, bookish Felicity wants nothing more than to be a doctor, to study in a real medical school and be recognized not for her gender, but for her skill and knowledge. And she is prepared to do anything to make it happen, including lying to her former best friend, fleeing thousands of miles, sailing with pirates, and risking everyone's life to achieve her dream. The Montague siblings each have their own dreams, and they will chase them across the globe, facing dangers and their own past misdeeds in order to find out what they love. These books are full of fantastic adventure and romance with just a touch of supernatural fantasy. They feature amazing characters, dastardly villains, flights of fancy, all beautifully wrapped in an 18th century historical package. The final chapter of this family story will be released in April of 2021 when we meet the last Montague sibling in The Nobleman's Guide to Scandal and Shipwrecks, and I, for one, can hardly wait. The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue and The Lady's Guide to Petticoats and Piracy can both be found at the Portage County Public Library in the Young Adult section. They can also be found in ebook and audiobook version on the Wisconsin Digital Library using the Libby app. I highly recommend the audiobooks for their production quality and the amazing narration. So I'm looking forward to the next book coming out in the spring. Thank you for joining me for another episode of PCPL Talks Books. You can find us on Facebook at #PCPL Talks Books and on YouTube.